Hey everybody, welcome to Papa's Happy Place. This week I'm doing a party guile and I'm doing a new Zealand Pilsner. What I'm trying to get here is 2 beers for the price of 1. I'm going to do my main beer as a New Zealand Pilsner. And then I'm going to come back and do a party guile on it so I can get me a low alcohol or no alcohol Pilsner. Let's get to the brew day and I'll explain how I did this. Welcome to Papa's Happy Place. All right. The main beer on this one is going to be a New Zealand Pilsner. I'm going to be using some Azaka for that bittering and that kind of a citrusy. And then I'm going to be using Nectaron as my kind of fruity New Zealand. And this is going to be about, let me see here, I'm going about 40 on my IBUs. So it'll be a Pilsner and not just a lager. I'm going to lager this, all right? Why did I go this style? I watched another YouTuber talk about this. He put the recipe out. I'm going to try it and see what happens. So here's the recipe coming up. I'm going to do 5 pounds, 12 ounces of 2-row at about 48%. 5 pounds, 12 ounces of a 6-row. This is kind of getting rid of some of the stuff that I've got in my inventory so I can get some new stuff and some fresh merchandise. And I'm going to do 8 ounces of a wheat malt. Give me some of that head retention. For a total of 12 pounds on my grist. I'm hoping to get about a 1048 on this one. Right in that area. I'm going to go for a 1048. Water on this. I want a total of 10.5 gallons of mash volume with water and grain. So to do that, I'm going to need 9.5 gallons of mash water. All right, let's do a tasting on this. Tell you all about it. Then we'll get to the other beer here in just a second. First off, color. We all start tasting with our eyes. So I'm going with between straw and honey on the color. It's about 90% clear. It hasn't been in didn't use any findings, but it hasn't been in the keezer probably long enough to completely clear out. But it's you can see through it pretty close. So aroma, a little sweetness. That's about all I get, sweetness. There's nothing distinctive, no spices or anything. I'm just getting sweetness. That's good. Mouthfeel. Okay. Medium, probably a little less than medium on the mouthfeel. It's got a well carbonated. You can feel the bubbles. A little crispness to it. All right, flavor. Okay. It's not very bitter, it's just a touch. And what I'm first getting, maybe a little citrus, kind of a feeling of citrus. It's not, when I first started tasting it, I got maybe a tangerine, but I'm getting this kind of little citrus, but that's a good beer, guys. Not your lawnmower, not your uncle's lager. This is a Pilsner. It's got just a little bit of hoppiness to it. Got some nice flavor, but let's do the other one now. There it is. Again, a little more straw color on this one, guys. Definitely more straw. I don't think it's as clear as the other one though. This one's like just right at 1%. It's not a non-alcoholic, but it's pretty close. Right at 1%. Okay. A little touch of a head on there, not much, but I don't have a lot in this one to actually give me a whole lot of head. I'm not expecting too much. But aroma. Ooh, ooh. It's a little farty. Little farty barty, guys. That's mainly what I get is that. Not sure if I underpitched. How the hell do you underpitch on a NA? Maybe you need more yeast. But it's a good experiment. And or maybe I got a little too much of the hops and it gave me some of that. Maybe that's in the hop profile. I'm not thinking it is, but all right, let's do a yeah, the mouthfeel is a little fuller than the Pilsner, but just still right at medium, maybe a little less than medium. All right, taste. Yeah, it's got a little sulfur to it. I've had a lot of the German beers, and some of those have some sulfur to them too. It's okay, guys. And I can redo this one again. Give me a double beer. This is a good plan. I like this plan because I get my full beer and then I got plenty NA for those times that I just want to have a taste and want to get some flavor, but I do not want to become intoxicated. That's not. You can't go dancing with the wife if you intoxicated, but you could have several of those and go dancing, dinner, movies. There you go, the movies and get intoxicated. But this is the thing I'm talking about. There's things in life that you just can't go out and be ripped out of your gourd. So thanks for coming and joining me. I appreciate it. I'll do this one again. Do some tweaks. The regular Pilsner turned out pretty good. This one's not bad. It's a little farty. So again, thanks for coming and join me. And hit that like, subscribe. Tell me what you think. Write something in the comments. I like the comments. I like talking to people about this stuff. Anyways, thanks for coming to Papa's House.